Let's talk about, drum roll please, Yay! Hola, bonjour, hello. So today I'm going to be talking about Owl House new episodes of Venture of the Elements. Yes, I do know this came out in it came out on the internet early, and yeah, just came out early on the internet or something. I don't really know what happened, and people thought it was the 11th episode, even though it was the 12th. I didn't watch it on the internet. I watched it when it came out on TV. So, if you're wondering why I'm extremely late, that's why. I just waited for it to come out on regular TV. So, yeah, now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about this new episode. Okay, I love this episode so much. Loved it. Luz finally learned her second spell, which is yes, Liz, you're growing up so fast. But she finally learned it. And we also know that magic has a connection with with nature. So that was interesting. And we also know that Amity isn't a fully strong witch yet. She isn't a perfect witch, since she still has to use her training wand. Her training wand to do amazing spells. And I'm pretty sure she just doesn't want to focus, so yeah, Amity. But anyways, we know a little bit about Amity and Luz's relationship, and we might see the club they want to start. The Luz and Amity's Azora fan club or something. So yeah, that's the thing. And we also know that you have to master 2 spells to get into hexades like normal. Okay, so I'm pretty sure if they have a baby, and I'm going to guess that it's baby, which is elementary or something, and then they have middle, which is what Amity's in, and high, which is where her 2 siblings are in. That's my guess. So I'm guessing they do it by skill, so Amity might not be the strongest one. So my guess is that they do it by skill on how the school arrangements are. So that's just my guess. So Amity's siblings are strong people. Well, Amity is in the middle, and Luz is not the strongest yet, because she's a human. Everybody else are witches. Which, am I the only person who thinks that the rule should apply to Luz? Why am I saying Liz? Messing up the main character's name. Just like what I call Marinette. Is it Marinette in French and Marinette in English? Did somebody tell me what it is? I think it's that. Not sure though. Okay, but anyways, on King's side of the story, he's trying to turn his toys into minions, basically, and he's starting a boot camp. So yeah, and his toys basically turned against him, and then yeah, Okay. So he needed Hootie's help, but like he needed to like give Hootie a body or something. I don't even know. I honestly don't even know what was going on at this point. So yeah. So yeah, that's the thing that happened. Pretty confused, but now we know that you could turn things to life, which is pretty interesting, where you could like just make them be alive. So I think this might like affect the show a bit, like have this affect the show a bit. So yeah, now we also see Luz and Amity's relationship grow, because at the beginning Amity was like a mean girl. Now Amity's like really nice. So I love how like they're making her character change a lot. And we get to see the sweet side of Amity. And not like the mean side. But I'm pretty sure Amity was also Willow's like best friend, I believe. So she might start being mean again in the series. Cause like even in the title, or even in like the title area, Amity still looks pretty mean. And like I feel like if she was only going to be mean for like 2 episodes, they wouldn't have done that. So I feel like something's going on there. And yeah, so that's what I think might be going on with this series. Yeah. So what does this really like mean for the future of the Owl House? Okay, so this does mean Luce gets into Hexside, which is like, yes, Luce, you've grown up so fast. You've grown up so fast, Luce. So that means that, which Luce is just growing up. I feel like Ida might get a little jealous. I feel like Ida might be getting a little jealous how Luce is just going to Hexside and like she's not the one teaching. So I feel like Ida will get jealous. It's something I feel like Ida will do. And yeah. So like, what do we really know? Like what other spells? Like, here's my question: if like magic comes from nature, then how is a body swap spell coming from nature and making things turn to life coming from nature? I don't know. I do not know whatsoever about like how any of this is coming from nature. But like, what other spells could Luce learn? Maybe she could learn like a growing spell, like a plant spell or something. I think there's many possibilities. Maybe a water spell. So yeah, that's something. And am I the only person who thinks that's sorta weird how like Luce doesn't like question Ida's like thing, like what Ida does with the human stuff? Is that just me? Like, hey, Luce, you're a human. Like, isn't it weird how she's using a hanger as an earring? Honestly, I feel like Luce might have done that too at some point. I mean, she made like a snake thing happen at her old school. And I know it's been like a while in the show now. And like yeah, been a while in the show. Is she not question? Is like her parents not? Is her mom like not questioning like where she is? Cause like my guess is this is in the summer. Even though it was at the beginning, it was like at her old school. But I don't think you would be sending or like some sort of break at least. I don't think you'll be sending your kid to a camp if that wasn't the case. And even if they like at the camp they take you to school, I don't think that I think she would know that her kid been missing school to be at the human world. And like my guess is that also how like they still have school in the demon realm. So yeah, I feel like her parents might be like missing her or something. And like I don't think it stops time like where they're at. Like I'm pretty sure it doesn't stop time whatsoever, since Ida still got her human treasures, and like Luz came through the door. So and like that was an action in the demon realm affecting the human realm. I don't think that's what it's actually called, but hey, we'll call it the human realm. It rhymes. Okay? Okay. But like I don't think that's like what it is. Like I don't like think it stops time or something. And so yeah. That's the thing. And like has nobody noticed like that weird house? But anyways, okay, I'm gonna stop there with talking about the first episode when we're supposed to be talking about Adventures of the Elements, which is episode 12, if you still think that's episode 11, because everybody thought that we all made theories of what it could have been if it was episode 11, that even I had a theory go to waste. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't double check your facts. So yeah, even though I still wanted it to be a witch lose a memory, like that was my theory on what it could have been. I think I was going to do a video on it until I got proven wrong. But yeah, this was an amazing episode. I don't really know what to say on like King's like thing on the story. Just King being King. And so yeah. And we also know like apparently the knee of like that island thing, you know, like the island with like the bones and all that. Apparently like the knee is the most powerful place, and where all witches got an inspiration. But yeah. Okay, so that's a thing. That is a thing that happened. So overall, this episode was great. Loved it. Amazing. A+. Luz finally learned her second spell, which is like, Luz, you're growing up so fast. Which is the third time I said that, because she is. She was once just a human wanting to get a book. And then she learned 2 spells, Luz. You're gonna make me cry. You're going to make me cry, Luz. So yeah. Love the episode. You should watch it, which I'm guessing you probably did, since it said spoiler alert at the beginning. So see you all next time. Make sure to like and subscribe, and goodbye. Like and
subscribe if you enjoyed. Check out all of our other videos for more fun. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.